Welcome back to the Archive Network. Aurelius here with Malik, curators of the Civilization Archive. We left Achaemenid Persian Empire last time that the Persians have united the world as never before. Today we pick up where we left off. When a single leader rises from obscurity, history can change in a single lifetime. Cyrus, the son of Cambyses, emerged from the shadows of the Zagros Mountains. The Persians, once a minor tribe, now prepared to challenge the world with ambition and strategy. Under his guidance, they transformed from a footnote in history into a formidable force. His leadership sparked a transformation that not only set the stage for an empire unlike any before, but also redefined what it meant to lead.
Aurelius, while Cyrus's rise is truly remarkable, we have to take a step back and remember the human cost that came with it. The ambition of the Persians wasn't just about conquering lands. It was about the countless lives that became intertwined in their journey. Those vassals who once served them now faced a harsh new reality under Cyrus's rule. Just think about it. How many families were torn apart? How many dreams were crushed as they surged forward?
The plateau that bred resilience now birthed ambition. Cyrus' remarkable skill in uniting the Medes and Persians through both battle and diplomacy is crucial in this context. It wasn't just about conquest. It was all about building strategic alliances. We see that empires thrive on consolidating power, utilizing whatever means are at their disposal. It's a game of chess, really, where every move counts, and understanding the players is just as essential as the tactics employed.
Yes, but that consolidation came at a real cost. The Medes weren't just allies. They were once rulers in their own right. Their rich traditions and way of life were absorbed into this new order, often without their consent. The narrative of unification tends to gloss over the deep tensions that emerged. The people on the ground felt that shift. Many didn't welcome it at all. They felt their identities were being erased in the name of progress.
Imagine the first capital, Pasargadae, rising majestically from the plain before us. It was a stunning blend of Median, Elamite, and Persian styles, each element carefully chosen. This architecture wasn't just for show. It symbolized a new order. Every carved stone rosette held the weight of a story, each one a testament to ambition and power. This was the very foundation upon which an empire would be built, a legacy that would echo through the ages.
Yet, the beauty of Pasargadae masks a deeper complexity. Those lush gardens, nourished by cleverly engineered canals, were symbols of control and power. They stood tall as marvels of architecture, but they also tell a story of the labor that built them. Local populations poured their sweat and effort into these creations, often under duress. We need to remember the faces behind this ambition, the people whose hands shaped the landscape, even when their lives were marked by struggle.
Cyrus' strategy was more than mere conquest. He didn't just conquer. He learned from the Medes, picking up their administrative skills to manage a much larger realm. This blending of customs wasn't just practical. It became a hallmark of Achaemenid governance. The inscriptions at Pasargadae celebrated tolerance and integration, reminding us that empires can embrace diversity. By incorporating various traditions, Cyrus created a more cohesive society. It's a lesson for all of us about the strength found in unity amid difference.
But that tolerance was selective. Sure, the local elites were empowered, but it often came with strings attached that no one wanted to acknowledge. The king's absolute authority loomed over the satraps like a shadow. Their ambitions could easily lead to conflict and unrest. You see, it's a precarious balance for an empire, where a single misstep by a satrap could cost lives and disrupt the lives of countless people. It's more than just politics. It's about real human costs.
The Persian army advanced relentlessly, sweeping across Anatolia, conquering Lydia and its golden capital, Sardis. Archaeological layers reveal both destruction and renewal, a testament to their methods. It was efficient, almost surgical. They blended military might with shrewd negotiation, ensuring that daily life continued under Persian oversight. We can see how this strategic approach wasn't just about conquest. It was essential for maintaining stability in the region. Empires thrive on control, and the Persians were masters at it.
Yet, that stability was really just an illusion. When Babylon fell to the Persians in 539 BCE, it didn't magically erase the local grievances that had been simmering for years. Life went on, but it was under a watchful eye that often stifled local customs and practices. The new imperial order imposed by the Persians frequently clashed with the traditions that people held dear. It wasn't just politics. It bred real resentment among the locals, who felt their identity was being overshadowed.
As the empire grew, so did the challenges we faced. Local revolts flared up in Egypt and Babylon, threatening our hold. We had to rely on a careful mix of military strength and shrewd diplomacy to keep everything in check. Our inspectors, the king's eyes and ears, played a crucial role. They didn't just enforce loyalty. They were the backbone of our administrative system. Without them, the delicate balance of power would surely crumble, and we can't afford that.
But those inspectors were often viewed as oppressors rather than protectors. Sure, they were supposed to root out corruption, but they also enforced the king's will without any real understanding of local customs. The Persian army was a real tapestry of cultures, yet it wasn't always united. Ethnic tensions simmered just below the surface, and when they erupted, it often led to unrest and revolts that affected countless lives, tearing apart communities and families.
By the end of the 6th century BCE, the Achaemenid Persians had forged a vast empire stretching from the Indus to the Aegean. Their decisions defined their character, embracing diversity, building robust institutions, and projecting power through art and ritual. But the seeds of future trouble were sown. The question now is how to govern that complexity effectively.
That's where we leave it this time. Achaemenid Persian Empire continues. The story isn't finished yet. Find the full series on the Civilization Archive, part of the Archive Network. We'll be back with the next chapter.